Hello. So I think this is one of my first Facebook Lives, and I want to share a bit about. I was inspired actually today, and I saw a couple of leaders share something, and I thought, hey, you know what? I have to get my courage to actually share on Facebook myself. So anyway, today I want to share about is what inspired me to make a decision, probably about quite many years ago, 14 years ago, what inspired me to make a decision to quit my job. So I'm not quitting my job, but I want to share with you why 14 years ago I decided to quit my job. So anyway, many people, quit their jobs for many reasons. Some of them are, more income. Some of them are not satisfied. Some of them, they want something better. And so many reasons. But for me, there's, other than finding a platform to have leverage income and to spend more time with my parents and to spend more time with my family, one of the inspirations was a few things, and I want to share that with you today. I felt that there was always, I read an article, and there was a time when I was thinking about wanting to leave, and I read an article, and that helped me a lot. So the article was saying, when should you quit your job? And as I was reading it, the conclusion of that article was that once you feel that you are not growing 51% of the time, if you're not growing, then it's time to move on. So and it's 51. It's not like 70, or 20 or 30. It's actually 51%. And if you feel that you're not growing, then I think it's time to move on. And one more inspiration was, I went to listen to a speaker, flew all the way to Hong Kong to listen to him. His name is Kenichi Omai, and very inspiring. I'm very blessed to go and listen to him. And I heard that he was an advisor, economic advisor to 2 U.S. presidents. Well, anyway, so he said that if you've been working for 10 years, you want to reinvent yourself every 10 years, and the reason is because if I always use this example. If I gave you an ice cream, you'd say, wow, it's good, isn't it? But if I gave you 2, you still take it. 3, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, I think you say enough is enough. So one more added ice cream doesn't really give you that much more satisfaction, So it means that after 9-10 years of working, I started to feel a bit like I'm not adding value into my life, I'm not saying that my work wasn't good. I love my work, and I love my colleagues, and I love the culture, but I felt that I wasn't really adding value in my life. So that's one of my inspirations. So once I felt that I wasn't adding value in my life, I was looking for another platform that could add value into my life, or something different than to be an engineer all my life, And it's not that I don't like being an engineer. I do. It's just that I felt that I could do more. Okay. And a lot of people ask me, he says that, wouldn't you find it challenging that, you have to make such a decision? It is a challenging decision to make, but, I had a lot of support. I'm very grateful that I had a lot of support, from family, from friends, and, from all the leaders, and from my wife. But I think that there was a transition. So for me, making such a big decision was a transition. The transition was, part-time. So I was able to do what I do part-time, and to a point where I found that the leveraged income was enough to sustain what I need on a daily basis. And that's when I made that decision to move on. So anyway, today's my first video. I hope that it gives some value. Not so much as in quitting your job, but really as my inspirations as to part of the reasons why I made the decision to leave or quit my job, and I hope that works for you. So, and if you have any questions that you want to ask me, and based on my experience, if I can help, clarify or answer some questions, ask me below, and I'll find time to do another recording and video and share that as well. I love to share, and I love to add value to you as well. So I'm very grateful for all the people who watch, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Hello everyone. Hi BB. This is pretty cool.